Hi. So I'm back with another social story and my mask. This social story is called My School is Staying Closed. Because we're not at Brightside right now. We're staying at home and we're not going to school. Because remember, when we go outside, we have to put on masks. So it's safe to say inside right now. So I have on my mask because we're getting familiar with seeing people covering up a lot of their face. I am going to take it off to read because it can be a little hard and we're just getting used to it right now. So I don't need to wear it all the time because I'm still at home, but we are getting a little familiar seeing people with masks on. So this is My School is Staying Closed. And again, I will leave a link in the description where you can see these social stories and more. My school has been closed because of COVID-19. I've been staying at home most of the time. So remember, we're staying at home because of something called COVID-19. And if you remember, this is what our COVID-19 germ looks like. Kind of looks like a ball with some spikes on it. And that's a good way to think about it. That a ball, when you bounce it, it could go anywhere. It's not going to stay with you. If you bounce a ball, it could pass to a friend. So that's a really good way to think about this COVID-19 virus. I've been doing my schoolwork at home. This is called distance learning. My friends are doing distance learning too. So if you have a brother or a sister at home that goes to school on a yellow school bus, they may be staying at home doing work because they're not going into school either right now. We're all at home, but they're still learning. They're just doing things maybe on a computer or they have books that they can bring home. So there are lots of different ways to distance learn, and we're all staying safe at home together. I miss going to my school building. I miss seeing my teachers and friends. A lot of kids feel the same way. I know I definitely miss going to Brightside and seeing all of your faces, but I know that staying at home is the safest place for all of us right now. But doesn't mean that I don't miss you. I definitely want to come back and see all of you. And that's why we're making these videos so that we can still interact with you. We can read you stories and you're still learning and you get to see our faces and we get to remember that we get to go back to school eventually. There are still a lot of COVID-19 germs around the world right now, so it isn't safe to be around a lot of people yet. So this is our world, and these are all of our germs. These are all of our balls, and they're all over the world. So it's best to stay safe at home with just the people that live in your house. So I will need to keep doing distance learning for the rest of the school year. So all the schools in Pennsylvania, which is where we live, are closed until summer. So they're not going to go back to school yet, but we may go back to Brightside a little soon. We'll see. We have to wait for our governor, who's the person in charge, to tell us if it's safe or not. We have to listen to all the scientists and the doctors because they're going to tell us when it's safe. So next it will be summer vacation and I will be all done with distance learning. So over the summer, we won't have to distance learn anymore. We may not be able to go out still. See how this is the summer with the sun, but we don't see any people out right now. Because when we go out, we need to put on our masks and it's safest to stay at home with just the people that live with you, just your family. Right now, the leaders think I will be able to go back to my school building in the fall. So, right now, the scientists and the doctors think that we'll be able to go back next school year, but they don't know yet. So, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see until the world's clean again. It will be so fun to see my teachers and play with my friends. So, when in the future, when the scientists and the doctors tell us the world is clean and safe, we'll be able to go back and we'll be able to see all our friends and have play dates again and go to school and see our teachers. And we can really look forward to that. But right now, we have to stay at home. And it can make us feel a little sad. I know I'm definitely sad not getting to see you guys every day, but I know that I'm staying safe and you're staying safe. So when the world's clean and we can go back to school, I will be so excited to see everybody. Up, and that's what's on the next page saying, my teachers will be so happy to see me. So all the teachers at Brightside will be happy to see you. And I know that all of us at the Early Head Start program will be happy to see you, and your friends will be happy to see you. So when it's all clean and the world is clean, we'll be able to come out and we'll be able to see each other again. But until then, I'm going to put my mask back on. Until then, we have to put on our masks and we have to stay at home unless we have to go out for what's called essential needs. So that's food and anything we need to clean ourselves with. So we might not be able to go to the park and play with our friends, but we can definitely take a walk around the block. We can play with our brothers and sisters and moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, but we definitely have to stay with the people we live with so we stop spreading, remember, our germ, our ball. So I will see you with our next book. Bye.